Hello, it's Oakkey's kitchen table. Come on in, it's time for cash stuffing. So we have our usual $860 and I have an extra $500 because Claire, my cousin, who is as mad as a cut snake, has given me another $500 just because I think she's got rocks in her head. But I did try and say no. I didn't get anywhere. So it did come into my bank and I couldn't stop it. I will put it to good use. Anyway, let's count the 860 to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 50, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 700, and 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $800. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, $860. Plus the 500, 1360. Let's start with the bills binder. Okay. Put that aside for a second. The bills binder. So $10 going to Centrelink on the controversial contested debt, which is still in progress and probably will take months to resolve. But anyway, in the meantime, I pay them $10 a week just to keep them happy. Well, not keep them happy, but keep them placid, like taming a beast. Rent, $400. 1, 2, 3, 4. Home insurance for content is 10. The phone bill and internet, 10. And that makes 40 in there, so that's full, and that will come out shortly over the next week or so. My transportation has got 5 in it, and I haven't really used the bus, so it's not taking anything out of my account. My YouTube premium is only $9 a month, so the money's there, ready to go. Okay, food. Now, I have been either spending the entire lot or blowing the budget lately. The real reason is I'm trying to eat less prepared food, instant dinners, that sort of thing. So I've been buying the ingredients to make meals from scratch. And when you don't have 5 or 6 ingredients, those ingredients all add up. So a lot of herbs and spices, that sort of thing that I'm buying, it will become cheaper once I have that stockpile. So I've just got to keep the faith and keep cooking and not lose interest. Fingers crossed. $20 for bulk buys that I spend on once a month when I have the 10% shop. My health and personal care, adding 30. Okay. There is already 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, so that's 170 in there now. My clothing, not that one. Let's try the blue one of those, 15. So there's 50, 70, 85. The next clothing sale's early because of Easter, so it's only a couple of weeks away. And hoping they have the winter clothing out. Fingers crossed. Budgeting and printing, we're adding 10. And there is 25, so 35 in there now. Maintenance, for once I haven't spent it, but adding 10. That probably will go this week because one of the light globes in my bedroom ceiling has blown, and I probably want to buy 2 matching ones. I've got a suspicion they're really old, so I'm going to buy 2 matching modern ones. Anyway, so that's where that's going in the next week or so. Entertainment and dining out. I did something dumb. I've been looking at some coins. I've told you before, and I already picked out the ones I wanted, and I knew that they were $40 exactly. And I went to the post office to see if they had them. And yes, they did. But unfortunately, they also tempted me with two others, and I bought them. And I was probably thinking about this when I did, thinking, go and live a little, buy myself something. And even Claire said you never buy yourself anything. But I did. I bought myself a coin set. It's just Peppa Pig. It's not even an Australian coin. I just thought it was cute. But anyway, so the $40 that I would normally pay for this is going straight onto the IOU. So that will stay there. And these will go bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay. Time for the long-term binder and the sinking funds. Now, because this is where I'm actually going to put the 500, because I'm already so far ahead with my bills, it's becoming silly to keep adding more and more for future bills, apart from this really big one that doesn't have an exact time limit. So I'm just going to add the 500 directly into the passports fund. Passports, plural, because there's so many that we have to maintain, and official documents, that sort of thing. So 5, 6, 7, 835. 835 are in there now. Is in there. 835. 835 is in there. That means I have the money now for Lexi's, my daughter's Australian passport, and also for my renewing my British passport. And the next one I need is one of her overseas passports, which is a whole citizenship application and not cheap, but kind of it's her heritage, so it's important. Anyway, so I'm not adding 125 each week to this anymore, because like I said, I'm so far ahead with it that I'm just going to add 70 instead, and I'm going to make it 20 of my choice, and then 50 in $5 notes with a roll of the dice. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 altogether. Now I'm just going to put the 20s going into the passport fund with everything else. There we go. In you pop. And time for a bit of a roll. We'll see where the rest of the money ends up, the rest of the fivers. Hope you can see. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Father's Day. So that's in September. It's not exactly around the corner. But still, just stick it in the top or I'll be here all day. Hold you up. 4. So that is charity for the August drive. I actually finished. I spent $50 on period products for Share the Dignity, and I popped them in the bin this week. It does run until the end of March if you're looking for a good charity to support. So, in donations of any period products at any Woolworths store, just look for the pink bin. So 5 in there for the August drive. Okay, 2, 1, 2. That's my Auntie Anna's birthday. 5. 3, 4, 5. That's my eldest birthday, M. 6. Father's Day again. 5. M. 1. Because the passport needed more money. Well, it does. 2. Anna. Another one for Anna. 1 passport. There we go. Not shabby amounts for any of them. I think they all got something. Doesn't matter if they don't, because like passport doesn't have a date in mind and everything else. Like, and that's July, so not urgent. Oh, Dad's birthday. That's okay. Dad will get plenty on the next one. Next time I roll. Okay, M's and Father's Day. Okay, so that's all the cash stuffing. Oh, and I have actually put the furniture fund on hold. Made a bit of a decision that I'm going to move house before I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to move house before I buy any more furniture because it'll just be more to move. So we're just going to make do until then with what we have. Okay, so the rest is going into my 100 envelope challenge, which already had a decent amount in it. So I'll count the whole lot and see what we've got. Okay, so 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 5, 10, 15, 220, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 230, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 137. It doesn't match exactly from what it was after I did the last 100 envelope challenge, but I have actually done a reconciliation with the bank account because so many things were going in and out. So it is right for now. And I shall see you on my next video. Thank you again for everybody who's left comments, liked, subscribed, shared. You're all superstars, and I'm grateful for you. See you later.